It was too difficult to control the horse's speed with just my legs, and even harder to swing my sword from up here and cut those tiny goblins to pieces. Furthermore, it was late at night. While many light sources illuminated the area, distinguishing things was still much more difficult than during the day. While I was sure I would get the hang of it with some practice, now wasn't the time to experiment. TSK. After making that judgment, I threw my Zweihander toward one of the goblin bastards and immediately jumped off my horse. Falling off a horse at this speed would be pretty bad, but this was a game. My body landed on a pile of goblin corpses. Thud. As I hit the ground, I rolled to break the fall, feeling some slight pain. My HP also decreased a little, but I wasn't suffering from any abnormal conditions. Good enough. I recovered my sword, embedded in a goblin's skull, and swung. The two goblins creeping closer to me were split in half. When I looked up, I saw the horse run straight through the battlefield and into the forest. People in danger. Move to the battle site. Raiders eliminated, 8. Subquest, number of survivors, 3052. Good. When I arrived, the quest window started displaying the exact number of survivors. I quickly scanned the battlefield and tried to identify those most in danger, instinctively cutting down all approaching goblins as I did so. I saw 15 wagons with the roofs torn off and people fighting atop them. Horses were lying around, only barely alive. Goblins were rushing in from all sides. Were those wolves among the goblins biting into some corpses? Dull, cunning beasts that skillfully hunt in packs. Dolls tamed by demons are even more ferocious and tenacious. According to the information on the floating window, they weren't exactly wolves but dolls, though that wasn't really too important. You've done well. I quickly switched gears to act out my character's hatred. It wasn't my job to protect the wagons or merchandise, so I would only protect the people. I ignored places with a lot of people, suspecting they'd be able to survive on their own without me by helping each other out. As such, I chose my first destination. Bam! I ran to the very front while swinging my Zweihander. There were goblins stabbing at me with rusty daggers in their bony limbs and dolls trying to scratch and bite me, but none of that mattered. They were all brought down in a single swing anyway. Watch the ground. Thud. As I swept across the right side of the lined-up wagons, one of their wheels rattled a bit before the ground caved in. If there hadn't been someone with a torch nearby, I would have missed it.